Hi, I'm Tyler Posey, the star of MTV's Teen Wolf.
Hi guys, I'm Sam Heifel with Entertainment Weekly, and we're about to play Mario Kart.
Damn right.
We're gonna play 3 rounds. Winner takes all the pride in the entire world, basically.
Wow.
I know. I went there.
I'm gonna have a lot of pride after this.
Okay.
We should go to Mario Kart Stadium. That place looks cool, huh? Wait, are those classes?
Oh no, Moo Moo Meadows. I know Moo Moo
Are
Meadows.
these classes?
Say that 3 times fast.
Moo Moo Meadows, Moo Moo Meadows, Moo Moo Meadows.
Pretty good, actually.
Thank you.
The first episode ended on a very ominous prediction of all of you all's futures in a way.
Yeah, some really interesting stuff.
Is that are we working toward that this entire season? Is that kind of the game plan?
Yeah, you will find out what all those little flash forwards are, because they're not. Wait, are they flash forwards or flashbacks? There's some crazy stuff happening this season, and I honestly don't know everything that's happening. But fans will figure out what the hell is happening.
How quickly?
How quickly? You find out at the end of the season. I mean, am I allowed to say that?
I don't know.
You figure out why. I don't know if it's ever going to be resolved.
But you figure out what that.
Yeah, everyone's still going to be tortured and in the first place.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about the doctors.
Okay, the Dread Doctors. These are some of my favorite villains.
What did you call them?
The Dread Doctors.
The Dread Doctors.
Yeah,
I've only ever heard the
called.
Doctors.
So we got these guys. Each season, we have a new mythology. You know?
Right.
And the Dread Doctors are really cool because it's the first time that we carry on our villains to the next season.
Okay, so part 2 of season 5.
Yeah, usually by the end of the season, the villains are killed and we resolve everything. But
Right.
this time, they carry on to the next season.
So Tyler technically won round 1.
100%.
I think my questions won round 1, but it's totally fine. I
can use this and make it harder on myself so that you
don't need to handicap
You might have a
yourself.
chance.
I was in 3rd. I wasn't in
You were
last.
4th.
Okay.
I saw.
Okay. Actually, good.
Look how cool this is! Oh my god!
How do you feel the Doctors rank up to other villains on the show?
I like them a lot because they're really intellectual and intelligent and calm and calculated and it's really eerie. You've got this eeriness about them and it's just kind of this slow walk and they're just really calm, but they're also really strong and brutal and scary.
Okay, let's also talk about the bromance this season. Scott
Yeah, well,
Stiles.
yes, absolutely. Just focusing on our relationship, bromance or not, it's what's great about Scott and Stiles' relationship is it's really relatable. I mean, even with me and Dylan as friends, we are genuine friends and have gone through everything, hell and back with each other. But we're best friends, so we get in arguments with each other every now and then. So we want to show that. We want to make it relatable with Stiles and Scott's relationship. So even though we will be focusing on the bromance, there is also there might be a little rift in our relationship. So some good stuff is going to happen this season between them. Oh, you're in first.
I would just like to point out that I'm in first.
You got a rich.
And I won! Okay, sorry, that got really. I did not know we were on our last lap.
You deserve that though. That was pretty badass.
Okay, so I won round 2.
You did. 2 out of 3. Best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
Winner takes all pride.
Winner takes all pride in the world.
Mm-hmm. We got our shoes off. This is really nice.
I know. This is really fun.
Okay, start race.
This makes me feel good about it.
So yeah, there's some really good Scott and Stiles stuff coming up this season, which I always love. I thought that we should, when we were making this show, since it's so far away from the original Teen Wolf, so different, I thought that we should just call it Scott and Stiles.
S squared.
S squared. Or just call it.
That'd be great. That'd be a great hashtag.
Hashtag.
Best show.
So this season has really good Scott and Stiles moments. They've been in arguments before and they've had some really emotional stuff happen to them, but this takes the cake. This takes the whole bakery. I don't want to give too much away, but
Man tears.
Maybe man tears.
Maybe man tears. We also need to talk about Scott and Kira.
Aww.
Because they are adorable, but there's still the looming factor of she's a fox and he's a wolf.
Yes, absolutely. And remember in one of those seasons, I think in season 4, it was wolves and foxes.
Yeah, they don't get along.
So on top of them being awkward and cute and sweet, what I love about Scott and Kira is that they're really relatable because they have genuine love for each other, but they're also still in this awkward stage of they don't know where they are in the relationship. But you're right, they are one's a wolf and one's a fox, and that is some good foreshadowing for this season because God, I don't know how much I'm allowed to say, but Scott and Kira also may have a little rift in the relationship.
Okay.
And you need to take a pause and kind of assess the situation.
Assess their species.
Assess their species.
If you will.
If I will.
Well, and we also precious Liam.
I know, he's great. He might have a little love interest this season too.
Yeah? Well, because like there's already some tension about him. Like, you know, he's not a senior, and so he gets left out of some stuff.
He does.
But like, you know, how are he and Scott? Is their relationship still good? Are they still bonding this year?
Absolutely. Scott's such a mentor to him now. In the first episode, they have that great little moment in the elevator.
Yeah.
And it's really cute because Liam's still absolutely learning how to control his werewolfness,
yeah.
And Scott's been through it, and Scott just wants to be there for him now. Can we talk about how I just beat you into the third?
We can talk
but
about
I did
it.
get second place.
I'm in third. That's not that bad. Tyler won round 3 and all the pride in the world.
Yeah, I feel pretty prideful.
Anyways, we can do it. We'll have to do a rematch. Season 5.
Season 5, part 2.
Part 2 rematch.
I'm so down.
Okay. Hashtag.
I was like, keep going. But then I forgot that we made this.
No, we made this great joke. Yeah.